unmute the mic. Yes, Val Wood just checked in, so we know we're live out there. And Michael Belfance and Patty McGeary, Kat Bell, Pamela, I'm sorry, boy, howdy shit. My eyes are getting bad, people. I got to go to the damn eye doctor pretty soon. It's getting hard to read that stuff down there. Karen Murphy, Cerns, how you doing, darling? Jerry Wallace, boy, howdy shit. We got a bunch of people join in. We already got 64, 70 something people already joining in. How you doing today, Blue Dot family? How was your weekend? I hope you had a great one. It's a beautiful day down here in South Texas. The sun is shining. We're at about 85 degrees or so, and no wind. I woke up, we had a front come through here, was it Saturday night?
Yeah.
Woo, woke up Sunday morning, my place looked like a war zone. I had limbs down all over my place out here, leaves everywhere. Half my roof tore off on the other side of the shop again. Had to get up there and put the tarp back up on top of it. It was a fun Sunday, baby. And then I talked to my brother up in Tennessee last night, or not last night, night before last.
Yeah.
He was getting the same storm up there in Knoxville, Tennessee, so Mother Nature was just kicking everything around. Anyway, who we got? Stephanie Dean. Hey, darling, how you doing? Deanne Gallant. Dave Beglow. How you doing, bub? Gina Richardson. How you doing, darling? I did get some mail. Speaking of that, because Gina saying her name just reminded me I got mail. First off, from Miss Kelly Trimble in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, baby. And she sent this it's a nice little pen. Let me get it up there where you can see it. There you go. Resist with the Statue of Liberty. Mama said, well, that's a very subtle little hint there. How can anybody say anything against the Statue of Liberty? And so thank you very much, Kelly. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, I'll probably put it right here where everybody can see it. And then I got another letter from our friend, Mary Ann McLaughlin. I don't even have to look at the Mary Ann McLaughlin up in Royal Oak, Michigan. And she wrote me another little letter there. I like getting letters from Mary Ann. She was talking about, her job a little bit. Don't know how y'all are still having winter up there. What in the world is that? Wanting you to go out in the snow and get VIN numbers off of cars and stuff like that. Whew. But got your letter, Mary Ann. Thank you very much, darling. Mom and I always read Mary Ann's letter together. And Mary Ann puts a lot of information in there and lets us know what's going up there. She's a little bit embarrassed over her state. Sometimes she thinks that Michigan is the northern Mississippi because there's a lot of racist people up there. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We got a lot of them down here. Hell, they're all over the place, darling. We just have to weed them out when we find them, point them out, stay away from them, all that kind of shit. What's going on? Huh?
I was just going to say, we know what it's like to feel a little bit embarrassed over your state.
Yeah. We most people think Texas, like I said, we all run around with guns on our hip and we shoot at anything that moves. There are a lot of gun toters down here. Don't think there's not. But it used to be a whole lot more about just carrying like a rifle in your truck or something for necessity. But now it's beyond that. We got gun nuts all over the place, and just like anywhere else, we've got our share.
Before you start, I think we should just go ahead because the chat is so alive with the topic of Hannity right now.
Hannity? What did Hannity do? What about Hannity? Y'all want to talk? What the hell is that? Friday with Michael Cohen's, Donnie's sort of attorney, the fixer they call him. That's his main job there, is to fix everything that Donnie screws up. Well, last Friday, Cohen's attorney were trying to keep his clients secret. Specifically, one client didn't want to cough up who that client was. Judge says, well, you're claiming attorney-client privilege. You got to tell me who your client is. Well, today, he's up in court, and the judge is forcing him to say who his client is. And at first he said, well, can I put it in an envelope and pass it to the judge because he wanted to keep it secret. Why? And the judge said, no, you got to say it out loud. So he had to stand up and say, Sean Hannity. That's right, people. Everybody's got the message out now. Who is Michael Cohen working for besides Donnie Trump? Besides being the fixer for Donnie, you know, porn stars, playmates, whatever, you know, doormen that need to be paid off, whatever the situation calls for. Michael Cohen is the fixer. He's going to fix it for you. Well, what did Sean Hannity need fixing, I wonder? Because Sean Hannity, I think, already put out some little statement about, oh, he's not really my attorney. You know, we talk on the phone a few times. He's already tried to backpedal and distance himself away. But the fact that Sean Hannity is tied up with the Donnie crap, the porn star business and all this shit, might give you a little bit of insight as to why Sean Hannity is like a rabid dog for Donnie. That the other night he was coming up with on his show with the Mueller crime family with all the string and everything, pointing to pictures like, oh, it's some kind of, look at here, we have pictures with string. That ought to convince any moron that there's a crime going on here. Sean Hannity has sold himself out. I have bullshit mountain, and he is the pillar of it, the top of the food chain over there at Fox Spews. Sean Hannity is about the most un-American asshole I've ever seen on TV, short Alex Jones, and we shall get into him in a minute. But Sean Hannity doesn't give shit about the truth. Sean Hannity wants to shove a flag in your face, show you the Bible, baby, and tell you he's a patriot while he sits around and spreads crap about Mueller and the FBI and everything else. He demeans our country. He demeans our institutions for what? To protect that lying sack of shit that we have in our White House, who's not in our White House right now, by the way. He's down in, that's right, baby, Mar-a-Lago for a week. He's going to sit down there and wait for President Xi of China is going to come down there, which got a little nose about him, too. But that's where Donnie is. He's going to spend a week down there. Are you shitting me, Donnie? He doesn't want to be president of this country. Jesus, he wants to lavish around on Air Force One, going to the golf course every damn time you turn around. He don't want to be in Washington right now. Why? Because there's a whole lot of questions going on up there about all of his shit. Not just the hookers. Nope, got more than that. Anyway, I like that y'all are on top of the situation as far as Sean Hannity. We were just sitting up there right before getting ready to do the show, and all of a sudden it flashed up there that Sean Hannity was the secret client. Oh, Lordy, have mercy.
That is the funniest shit, to be honest. Like,
what are we going to find out? What did Sean Hannity need fixing? You know? Because we already know what Michael Cohen specializes in. You know, dirt. Dirt. You got dirt? Did you sleep with somebody there, Sean? Does your wife inquire as to why you needed Michael Cohen for an attorney? Because the rest of us are. We all have inquiring minds. Donnie, Sean, we want to know. That's how come you're a newsman, right?
I lost the comment here, but someone brought up a very interesting point. Like, what is Fox News is going to have to say about this? Because now the cat's out of the bag. Sean Hannity is like, well, what's the problem here? Like, this could...
Why didn't he disclose that to his viewers? When he was talking about Michael Cohen as being the attorney for Donnie Trump and all that, why didn't Sean Hannity throw out there for just pure transparency reasons, oh, by the way, I need to inform you that Michael Cohen is also my attorney. Yeah, that dirtbag, scumbag, lawyer, fixer guy works for Sean Hannity, too. Oh, man, it is... Micah Cruz, hey, bub. How'd you like the new book? Well, I haven't got it yet. I watched the interview. I hope all y'all watched the interview. I got a little confused. I thought it was coming on at 8 o'clock my time. It actually came on at 9 o'clock my time. So for an hour there, I was sitting there fuming about, hey, where's the show? I want to see the show. And it came on. And You know, the biggest thing that I took away from that interview was Comey saying the words, he is morally unfit to be president of our country. And I agree with him 100% on that. He's hit the nail on the head. He's morally unfit. Comey said something to the effect of, our leader, the man that runs our country, the man that sits in our house should be a pillar of moral fortitude. He should not have porn stars or Playboy bunnies or payoffs or secret love childs or none of the crap that Donnie's been known for all of his life. A lying sack of shit that will lie about anything, big or small. That's what Comey was saying too, and he did it again. What did he say? Donnie put out a tweet today, and he says, them Russians and the Chinese are playing with the currency devaluation, game as the U.S. keeps raising interest rates. Not acceptable. That's what Donnie said today. It's not acceptable. You can't do that, manipulating your currency over there. He came out and said that today. He's a lying little sack of shit. Because just on Friday, the Treasury Department put out a report saying that none of our trading partners have been manipulating or are currently manipulating their currency. That's his own damn Treasury Department put that statement out on Friday. What does he do on Monday? Hey, they're all manipulating their currency. Why? Because the ignorant people over there on the right, the little morons down there, the little creepy crawlers, they're not going to, all they got to do is hear Donnie. Well, the Chinese are at it again, so is them Russians and all. Yeah, Donnie will lie about anything. He'll lie about lying. It's his habit. It's his nature. It's all he does. Makes shit up all the way along. He stumbles through every conversation because he's making it up as he goes along. Dusty Taylor! They had pictures of him, Hannity, at the family ranch, at the Bunny Ranch. Well, I thought I seen something about him, a picture of Sean. What did you do, buddy? What have you out there been doing? Do you need Michael Cohen to stand up for you? Are you shitting me? Yep. Don't you miss Obama? I do, baby. I really do. I miss the lack of drama, the lack of scandal that we have every damn day in this country. It is sad to see it happen on a daily basis. Anyway, yeah, that's what I had up there. Cohen's in court. Stormy Daniels is in court today. She's not needed there. She just wants to be there for, moral support for Michael Cohen, I guess. Is that, you reckon? Shit. Oh, there is so much more that has to come out. We had a missile strike. Donnie responded to Assad's chemical attack by launching over 100 and some odd missiles, I believe. We hit 3 locations. You can see the damage on the news and everything like that. And it's over. Mission accomplished, baby. That's what Donnie said the next day. It's all over. Mission accomplished. Everybody go home. Nothing here to see. Yeah. I get so mixed up with this this thought of Syria and Yemen and the tragedies that happen over there on a daily basis. Yet people are being bombed or gassed or starved to death over in that region. I believe that we should have done something about Syria a long time ago, about Assad. Personally, I know that we don't go around killing world leaders, but should have shoved a missile up Assad's ass. And they showed him the next morning going into his big empty building there like nothing happened. Here we go, just going to work. Going through a big old empty. Nobody else works in that building but Assad, the king of the country and all. That's such a bullshit. Anyway, they say we're still locked and loaded in case he uses chemicals again, but it's okay to toss a barrel bomb down on civilians and kill them that way. I think we should have intervened with that a long, long time ago, because once we stumbled into stumbled into Iraq a long time ago. Don't get me off on that tangent. Anyway, I had a whole thing here written about Sean Hannity. Y'all blew me to the point, beat me to the punch there. So, man, I'm off my game. Kellyanne Conjob was out there this morning. Comey just wants the spotlight on him. He just wants to be the star of the show. Comey, I don't forget for 1 minute, 11 days before the election, that Comey came out with his grand statement about reopening the investigation into Hillary Clinton. That sucked. That is when Comey crossed the line. That's when Comey entered politics. Probably before that, but that's when it became known to everybody. And then 2 days before the election, oh, well, we didn't find anything. We said it then, we'll say it now. Then why in the hell did you say anything at all? Because you knew it was going to affect the election. You knew it was. You're trying to denigrate Hillary, and at the same time, you knew Donnie Trump was under investigation. I don't cut the man no slack. But he's got his ass in a crack just like everybody else that ever associated with this man. Comey's trying to come out and tell the truth now. He said it fessed up that maybe he made the wrong decision there. Maybe he did. Yeah, I think you did, asshole. But it set in motion a series of events that culminated in his firing because he wouldn't be loyal to Donnie or he wouldn't get rid of the Russian investigation. And y'all got to remember that shit. As soon as Comey was fired, Donnie had the Russian ambassadors in the Oval Office, Russian spies in our Oval Office in the White House, laughing about he done took care of that Russian thing and it won't be a problem anymore. Sound like an innocent guy there? No, it don't. It sounds like a crook. Anyway, where was I? Forgot where I was.
Talking about Comey?
Yeah, I don't cut him no slack. But I believe what he's saying. I believe him. His story that Trump tried to get him to take a loyalty pledge. The whole thing about the pee-pee tape, I told y'all about that the other day, how I feel about that. That just, if there's even a 1% chance that it, but yeah, you'd know if there was a 1% or a 10% or 100% chance, Donnie, you'd know in your head if any chance existed. But you didn't, because you know it does. What did I have? Oh, Lordy have mercy. Did y'all see Alex Jones lose his shit after Donnie done made that missile strike? Alex Jones went ape shit against Donnie. Now, that's the part I just don't figure out. He got so mad about us going over there to Alex Jones. Mr.
He betrayed us again.
He betrayed
us. And again. He's taking what we did and shit all over it.
That's what he said. He shit all over everything. He shit all
Trump.
Yeah, that's what he said. And you believe? And he was bawling and squalling his eyes. Things were going so good.
We made so many sacrifices.
So many sacrifices. Shit, I see you seen it.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Alex Jones, I hate the dude's guts, but he sounds fucking hilarious. I'm not going to lie on that.
Oh, he is. He's when he goes to act, he is a performance actor, by the way. Remember when he went to court with all this shit to try to get his kids, he had to fess up to the judge that none of what he says he believes in, that he is just a performance actor putting on a show, and he loves to get mad and pound on the gay frogs.
Gay frogs!
Gay frogs with the chemicals in the water. They're all in our moon base, Mars base. They're putting hybrids up there. It's all coming down here, and they're all going to attack us because why? The liberals are out there. Yep, as I always say, every person in Texas ought to have the right to wake up every morning, go up to Alex Jones's door and slap the fire out of him for being such an embarrassment to our state.
Wait, is he a Texan?
Yes, he's a Texan. He's
from
Texas.
Shit.
Yes, it's disgusting. And man, just trying to act like he was crying this morning, that he was so upset because Donnie was doing so good. He was going so far, but it was the liberals and that liberal Mattis. Are you shitting me? Mattis, and they're all liberals, and they're all wanting Hillary. If we don't get Hillary, they're all going to destroy us all. Please.
We can go on a tangent for hours about Alex Jones.
That
He's
guy.
been a joke in our house for a long time now.
Yes, because we know people who listen to Alex Jones, and I assume they still do. They were listening to him back before the election. Some people I haven't spoke to in quite a while. Oh, but they hear what I got to say. They all do. Anyway, I don't try to hide what I have to say anymore about anything. I'm disgusted with the way this country has accepted that lying sack of shit as a reasonable man to be president of our country, to lead our country. And I swear, if I heard, well, you know, the stock market's doing good and the economy's, how much did you want for your country? Why don't you just put a price tag on it? That's the way I look at that shit. Because it's going to fall. It can't go up forever. It's already made a little bit of correction, and it's not going to go up forever, and it's going to make a big crash because what I read, I read a story about 80% of the benefits of his tax plans go to foreigners. It don't come here. It goes to the ultra-rich people. Your little tax bump you got this year is going to go away next year. But those rich people's tax cuts, baby, they're here for good. They're here forever. They made them permanent. All them Well, who was it? God damn it, somebody talking about money. Bank of America! Oh, Skank of America! Yep. They made $6.9 billion profit in the first 3 months of this year. $6.9 billion in profit. And don't hardly pay taxes on any of that shit because they got this write-off or that loophole, or we did this over here so we don't got to pay our taxes. They negate their tax liability down to nothing. So multi-billion-dollar corporations like GE and all that, they essentially get away without paying taxes at all. Your taxes? Oh, you better pay that shit, buddy. Speaking, you better pay them today. And if you don't, then you're in a world of shit. But, you know, so it's that same thing down there when we was talking about, he has lawyers. That's the answer. He has lawyers. Somebody read a comment where he was talking about when y'all was token up on Wednesday when you're supposed to be saving that bud for Friday. And I made a comment. Somebody said down there in the comments, well, you know, John Willie Nelson smokes in Texas. Willie Nelson has a lawyer. I don't have a lawyer.
I'll never forget, and I mean, this is totally off topic, but I just remember reading a story not too long ago that police pull over Willie Nelson's bus and, like, busted him for it. And it's like, why? You know what he's doing.
Leave Willie alone.
Leave Willie alone. Shit.
That's what we say. Leave Willie alone. Everybody knows Willie smokes. Is it on Willie's bus? Hell yes. I'd be plumb disappointed if it wasn't.
And I have so much respect for him for the fact that, like, they're like, we'll let you go if you sing us a song, and he said no, and he just paid the fine.
Yeah, pay the fine. Sing a song for you, and we'll let you go. That's crooked cop right there, man. That's crooked cop. Either you're breaking the law and take a... Let it be me, baby. I ain't a song I could sing that would get my ass out of that patrol car. You're going to jail, buddy. That's what they sing to me. Bertie Jimenez. Hi, John. Oh, shit. There it went. I'm sorry, Bertie. Your comment just went off. I got to get one at the... Cindy Zimmerman. Oh, look. Can't wait to read Comey's book. I voted for Hillary. Comey is not the main reason why Hillary didn't know. The main reason that Hillary lost, in my belief, and will always be, the pure hatred that the right pushed for 8 years on Obama. They called him everything in the book. They defiled it. And look who we're talking about. Look at the honor that we had then and the disgusting disgrace we have now. And yet they spent 8 years denigrating her and him, Obama and Hillary. When they tried to stop Obama, they obstructed his fast as much as they could. And then when they seen it, Hillary, they went attacking her. Benghazi. Forever. She stood in front of the damn committees, answered all the questions. And to this day, Donnie is still bringing up, oh my God, Hillary's emails. Why? Because stupid people think that there's crimes committed there. There's something going on over there because of that book, Clinton Cash and all that. Oh, look, there's a big crime joint over there. That's why she lost. Because those people that denigrated Obama for so long, the racist deplorable assholes that Hillary clawed out, those people, they transferred their hate from Obama straight on to Hillary, and then added everything in Hillary's life that they could think of and tried to mount that on her. She was the prime pick to be president of this country. And James Comey screwed a lot of that up with his little speech in front of the cameras, letting the world know that Hillary's back under investigation. And then 2 days before the election, oh, well, we didn't find anything. It was just all up.
That was during, like, early voting, right?
Yes.
I remember. Yeah, that was
all this shit going on.
People already voted and were like, well, shit. You know, because I know a lot of people got turned off when they found out, oh, the investigation's up. Well, you know, the undecided.
Yeah, a lot of people went, oh, Lord, not again. What did they do? They found something. Oh, they must have found something. They're reopening the investigation. No. They found a laptop. That's all they found. Anthony Weiner had that had emails from Uber Aberdeen. Oh, man.
Going back down.
String. Look, there's pictures in their string. It's a crime.
Gay frogs.
Gay frogs are going to come get you. Shit. Anything at all. How long have we been going here? 26 minutes? Are you shitting me? That's what I said the other day. By the time I get done with my little rant that I got going on in my head how to cover shit, I'm in only about 25 minutes. And we've been keeping these things. Iris, how you doing, darling, over in Germany? Uh-oh. We love you, John. You should be in politics. Oh, no, darling. I always have to explain people the reason I can't enter politics. Until they pass the he-needed slapping law, I can't do that because I would hear some idiot say something and my immediate reaction would be just to slap the shit out of them. And I would need a defense for that because there's an awful lot of people who need slapping for ignorant shit that comes out of their mouth all the time. Starting with our president. Lord have mercy, that would be an all-day job if you had to slap him for every single thing he... Dusty Taylor, how you doing? Willie Nelson smoked a joint on the White House, not when Tricky Dick...
Yeah, he smoked a joint on the White House.
Allegedly. Yes, he did, baby. It's in his book. Nah, he went up to the top of the White House and sparked it up, baby. Willie had to get his head right, you know. Got to deal with Tricky Dick. You got to... Willie, he's not a big drinker. He's a smoker, baby. So, you got to take care of your medicine. Yeah. Anyway, Pamela. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. Gilda. What? Uh-oh, I lost her. What about all the embassies and consulates attacked under... Sheesh, are you kidding? None of that mattered. It was all about Benghazi, baby, and how Hillary did not come to the defense. She knew immediately that she was supposed to blah, blah, blah. And what about the security and all that? Mind you, back when Hillary Clinton had requested money for increasing security at our embassies back at that time, if I remember correctly, the Congress at that time said no, because they said no to everything Obama had asked for. And they weren't going to get shit out of them. Because they were physically conservative and worried about how much money we're going to waste and spend and how much we got to have in our deficit is going to be so large and the debt is climbing and oh Lord and then they get in office as usual. Every time you look back, I swear, you look at the graph, go look it up on Google anywhere you want. Every time a damn Republican gets in office, things go to shit. They start spending like drunk sailors. And I spent a lot of money when I was drunk, baby, and didn't care. And that's the way they are. They get out of power, they back out, and they're not in the White House and the Congress anymore. Oh, my God, you're spending money on poor people. Are you shitting me? We can't afford this. And that's why Ryan and Mitch McConnell up there are trying to profess their dire heartfelt fear that we need to cut our entitlements because if we don't, we just won't make it. How about if you didn't give all that damn money to rich corporations and rich donors? We would have enough money for all of that. Back in this, y'all, a lot of us older folk remember when things were pretty good in this country. That's because the tax rate on billionaires, millionaires, we didn't really have billionaires back then. We had millionaires. And they were taxed at a higher rate for the benefit of all because those that are given much is expected. Isn't that what some book says, some Bible says, some shit like that? give what you don't need. But no, nowadays, we have hoarders of money. They want to be ultra rich. We want to be billionaires. I want to own islands and 10 yachts. I don't want one yacht. Are you shitting me? I need everything in the world. Gold toilets, gold shower curtains. It doesn't matter. That's who we live with now. Not all of them. There's some good rich millionaires that tend to do good things. Bill Gates and Oprah Winfrey. There are people with money who try to do good things. You see any Donnie out there doing? You see anything that Donnie's foundation has ever done except collect a cut of the money? That's all they ever do. That's why they do charity at their golf clubs, but they get a cut of the money. Ain't that some sick shit? Because it's all about the money. It always is with them. Kathy Larkin, how you doing? I think Willie is the greatest, baby. It's going to be a sad day all across the country. It's definitely going to be a sad day in Texas when we lose Willie. It'll break my heart.
Yeah, that last song he did too. What is it? It was like, all of his friends are gone, or he's like, I don't want to be the first, or maybe I do, or something.
Oh like yeah, that. I don't want to be the last to go, or maybe I do.
That was a good song.
Yeah, any of us that gotten our age, you can look back at a line of people in my life that didn't make it. So just to make it to the age I am, I figured I've been pretty damn lucky. And it ain't by the grace of anybody, but just my luck that got me alive. Anyway, Margaret Murdoch. Hi, John, from Kingman, Arizona. That's in a song, Kingman, Arizona. It's in Route 66, baby. I love Arizona. When we were out traveling a bit, we went up to the Grand Canyon area, up to Flagstaff, and I was amazed at the difference in not only the scenery but the weather from Flagstaff down to Phoenix. And but Arizona has one of the best trail systems. I like to walk trails up in the mountains and stuff, just see nature and all that stuff. And they have a wonderful trail system out in Arizona. I really loved it out there. I like that rugged terrain type of, like you expect to see John Wayne and the Indians ride over the hill any minute. And it just ain't that way no more, but it sure is beautiful out there. I like my little part of Texas, though. Don't get me wrong. I got my river in my backyard, so I'm just happy as shit. Janda Schindler, how you doing, baby? Republicans are only conservatives when Democrats, that's right, baby, are at the helm. Anybody just look back at your history. Every time they're in office, Reagan, they hold him up as a saint. Are you shitting me? Look what happened to under Saint Reagan. The savings and loans scandals and all that shit. You talk about crime families, Republicans, I swear, when they're in there. And then when they get defeated and thrown out of their ass, then the Democrats have to come in there and fix it. And look, that's happened every damn time. Every time there's been a Republican there, it's been a Democrat to come along and fix their shit. And we're going to have a lot of it to do after we get this asshole out of our house. Shirley Schlesman. Tu sagasa found. Oh, no, darling. I'm sorry, that's in another language. But hey, how you doing? I can't read that. Hey, look how far we're going. I swear sometimes I get so tickled to death at how far our voice goes, how far our family roots in our Blue Dot family have stretched out. And I'm just so proud of that. It's not me. It's all of us together. I sit out here and yak my brains out. But if it wasn't for these family members that we have all across the country and all across the world, it would not be anything. It'd just be me, old man, sitting out here just rattling off in his shed. But we've built quite a family, and I'm just so proud of that. And it gets Tom Walls. We need to get back to the 19th. Yes. That's what I'm saying, Tom. Get back to the time when we taxed the shit out of them and we built highways and hospitals and schools and things were going good and all that shit, economy. And that was before everybody got their greedy ass. How's Huckabee doing? I hope she's ready for the road there, bub. Monica, how you doing? Everyone loves Willie, baby. If you don't love Willie, I gotta suspect you're a communist. I do. You who don't like Willie. he's paid his dues, baby. He sings about it too, and it's a Texas thing. Well, no, Willie's an icon, but he's a Texas thing. It's a Texas thing. Long necks and western swing. It's the river walking Barton Springs, and a cold Lone Star. Mom and I used to dance, and I would have that long neck bottle in my back pocket while me and Mama danced at the Yellow Rose. The Yellow Rose was a very big country and western dance floor out here in South Texas on Friday and Saturday night. Whew, it was the place to be, except I was in my 20s then. And but baby, me and Mama get out there on the dance floor every time. Two-step waltz, it didn't matter. Cotton Eye Joe, baby, every time that song played, we'd be down on the dance floor. And if you don't know, the Cotton Eye Joe is always followed by the Sweetheart Scottish. And there's a particular dance you do for each one of them. And if you don't know how to do it, get the hell off the dance floor or go stumble off on the side while you're trying to learn it. Because if not, you're going to get a boot in your butt when they say bullshit and kick the... Anyway, days of my youth gone by. Anyway, 36 minutes. Well, we've almost made it to 40 minutes. I don't really want to... It's that thing you can sit out here and talk forever because you got a conversation going on. There's people saying stuff and whatnot. And at the same time, I don't want to bore the hell out of y'all. Terry Hawkins, Minnesota. Minnesota's in the house, darling. All right. Jay Stoker. Sorry I'm late, John. Hey, bub, you made it. You made it to the party. Here we are. You can always rewind it. That's one thing I love about this shit. It automatically is a video. After I stop going live, there's nothing. I don't have to go do all the crap I used to have to do before. And but we have some irons in the fire that we've been doing with the GoPro, but it has to be edited and has to be got some things we want to do to it before we either stick it up here or on our Patreon channel. I really want to appreciate all those people up on our Patreon channel that donate every month, the $1 a month or whatever they give, to help support the channel and help keep all this shit going. But
helps pay that internet bill.
Yeah, helps pay the internet bill.
That's our only outlet.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, we could start a mailing list. We can start sending out rants via snail mail.
Rant? I don't think so.
Type
them out on the thing.
No, you handwrite them.
Shirley Slazeman, I'm in Arizona. There was a big mistake. Oh, darling, the biggest mistake is we elected this idiot. That was the biggest thing this country's ever done in my whole lifetime. The stupidest thing we've ever done is elect this idiot and put him in our house. And it wasn't because they were informed voters. It was because they were tricked by Russians, evidently. But, anyway, what else? Inga Carly, Willie, and Bill smoking together. Wow, that would... Can anybody imagine Trump? I think no, I can't imagine that asshole doing nothing.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Pee-pee tapes.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, there's a pee-pee tape out there somewhere. I guarantee you.
Why would you want to, though?
If he's worried about it, if he's thinking he has to go tell the FBI director to go out there and look for it, then yeah, he's worried about it. But that is just that's all the shit that we could joke about. With the old Cohen's records, and now we find out Sean Hannity's in there. I swear we're going to find out so much more about that. You know something's going to leak. Somewhere along the line, Sean Hannity's going to get his ass in a crack. But I swear, I do. That's how come Sean Hannity is got such a hard on for Donnie, is because maybe Donnie's got something over on Hannity. And, you use the same guy for your fixing stuff, whatever stuff you might need fixing there, Sean.
They're bound to talk.
Yeah, they're bound to talk. There's somebody out there, they're talking about me now. I might be able to cash in on this. So Sean better hope there's no, non-disclosure agreements out there with Michael Cohen's name on it, with some pseudonym for Sean Hannity, with like Danny Dennison, Dickwad Dennison, something like that.
It's probably something like that.
Patty Pearson or some shit like that. The names that they used in the Terry Hawkins, that's right, baby. Blue Wave coming in 2018. Man, it's rising all up. That just tickled the shit out of me the other day when old Paul Ryan came out. I'm not going to seek re-election. I've got money to make now. I'm going to go out and make me a shitload of money. I don't want to be tied up in this. Yeah, asshole.
I got a comment here for you that they just kind of scrolled past, and I had to stop it because I figured you'd like this opportunity.
Huh.
I think it's still kind of early, I'm not sure, but Karen Cormier writes, can we talk about the Dallas Cowboys? I figured you'd want to...
What do you want to know about the Dallas Cowboys? They didn't win. It's not a good subject with me.
You gotta understand, there's been a feud in our house between Dad and Mama about who is better, Dallas Cowboys
it's not
or
a
the
feud.
Houston Texans.
It's
not a feud,
it's somebody refusing to accept reality. That's how many Super Bowls Dallas was won, in case anybody was out there wondering.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. How long ago was that?
Yeah, well...
Yeah, what? I mean,
we ain't won. That's what's wrong. Somebody got thrown off the team the other day or traded off or something. I just seen a news article now. I can't remember. My mind is not in sports right now. But there was a little shake-up at Dallas's team the other day. Like I said the other day, I watched NASCAR a little bit. Not much. I tune into the show because there's nothing else on and something to watch for a crash. But when football season starts, yeah. Amy Werner, up in Pennsylvania, she's a big Steelers fan. I got friends who are fans from different teams all over the world. I do not hold it against them for them liking a lesser team than mine, but that's okay. Not everybody can be a Dallas Cowboy. I just wish we'd start winning again. The quarterback, I can't remember his name right now. We got last year he was the young kid. He's looking good, and I'm lost right now with my thoughts on football, but because it's not on right now, and I miss it. And football season comes on. Sunday is my day, or Monday, or Thursday, or whatever day they're playing. That's my day, and I like to watch my football. I love my Cowboys. I'm a big Cowboys fan, and I will be until the day I die.
But you do like Houston Texans.
I like the Houston Texans. Mama is a big Texans fan, and I'm a big Cowboys fan. The difference is how do I put this diplomatically? I don't laugh at her team much. She laughs at mine a lot when we screw up.
Well, let's be honest. That's been happening a lot.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, she's real serious about her Houston team. I'm telling you, the Houston Texans are, and I love the team. Don't get me wrong. I love the Houston Texans, baby. It's a Texas team.
Go Watt.
And yes, J.J. Watt. He is my favorite player. What the man does on the field, not only what he does in his private life. I love the guy. He's done a whole lot, and he always steps up and does the right thing. And he should be an example of what.
Who to be when it comes to being like a role
instead of a crap piece of shit that we got in the White House is not a role model for anybody. And anyway,
but to be fair, just
Eva Adams, he doesn't want to be a loser, and the Republicans are going to lose, baby. That's right. That's what they're all jumping ship for, is they see this blue wave rising, and they talk about it on the news too. Oh, the Democrats are coming out in force to vote. You damn right. What is that? Oh, Ted Cruz. They're going to crawl over broken glass to get the vote. You damn right we are. Chase the crap out of our house. And it's not only going to be the White House. It's his turn's coming, baby. Whoever it is in there. Mike Pence or whoever they put in there after we get rid of Donnie. But all of it. The Republican House and the Senate and both. We need to clean house with these people. And like I've said before, if there's some dinos in there, Democrats in name only, and vote Republican all the time, I'm willing to get rid of their ass too. I want Democrats in there that are going to do something and move the ball forward on the field. And not let's go back into a better time. No! There was no better time than now. That's what they don't get. Oh, we want to go back to the good old days. The good old days were only good in our head for music. Or the girl that you dated when you were 18 or some shit like that. Those were the good old days. There was still a lot of problems when we were young. And we're still working on the same problems. That's what's bothering me, is the fight that we've been through in our country the whole time for civil rights for everybody in this country, for the same values for everybody. And we're still having to fight that, and that's ridiculous. And but we did so much when I was young, and with Nixon, and then with new programs, the EPA. Scott Pruitt's in the news again. Lord have mercy, that man just spends money. Big time, baby, big time. He don't care. He thinks he is that important. This guy thinks that he is the most important guy in the world. Soundproof phone booths, bulletproof cars, guns all around him to protect him, all this shit. This guy's paranoid as crap. And Donnie loves him. But Donnie loves him because he's doing his best. And out of all the cabinet members, Scott Pruitt is over there wiping out the EPA left and right every day. And that's what's so scary about leaving these people in power, is the long-term harm they are doing to our country and will do to the future inhabitants of this planet. For what? Money, baby. Money for particular people. Not for everybody now. We don't want to give everybody, because then everybody will want gold shower curtains. We can't have that. Somebody's got to use the plastic ones. Anyway, that's about all I've got today, folks. I'm going to go upstairs and see what Mama's got cooking for supper here in just a minute. Dennis Gent, how you doing, buddy? He's out in Arizona. Saw Jackie Robinson and Old Timers game in '69. He was 10 years old. In '69? Lord, I was a little older than that. In '69. Oh, I remember 1969. 1968, 1969 are those 2 years that could have just been cut out of my life completely, and it wouldn't bother me a bit.
Wow, comments are pouring in right now about Stormy talking on the news right now.
Stormy's talking on the news?
With her lawyer.
Oh, I wonder what he's saying. I'll have to go upstairs and check everything. Y'all are watching TV. I got a TV here on, but the only thing on is some old man with a beard.
Do we need to put the background instead of all you got? We just have TVs.
I was thinking if I could switch this thing and have it just put it on the internet there, so I could put one of the news channels up there, so I'd have a ticker there in case anything starts happening, like Stormy Daniels out there running her mouth, then I'd be knowledgeable and be able to comment appropriately on what she's saying. But I don't care what she's saying. I'm just so tickled. I'll tell you why I grin every time this comes up. It's because I remember when the Republicans went after Bill Clinton in Whitewater, and oh Lord, there's a crime here, and we're gonna chase down every little crack and cranny, and we're gonna find out everything the man ever did, and all they came up with was a blue dress, and they impeached Clinton for that blue dress. So yeah, if Donnie's into some sex game or having hookers pee on him or some shit like that, I want it exposed, because you're damn right the Republicans would if they could. You know why they couldn't at the last 8 years? Because we had an honorable man who didn't do such shit. But now we have a scumbag. So yeah, the Russians have dirt on him, like Comey said. Probably so. Good chance that the Russians have compromising material. Adam Lack, oh Lord, buddy, that's a long conversation there. We are the blue need to sit out the Democratic. We cannot sit out the democratic process. That we all need to get serious and vote. That's the biggest thing. If you look at the biggest problem we have in this country, I can't read all of that right now, Adam. I'll read it in a little bit. It just went away. Is those people that don't get out and vote. That is a big problem in America. Those people need to be informed voters. And like I always say, if you're an informed voter, you're going to vote for democratic values. Because no matter what the right says over there about waving the flag and thumping the Bible, it's our side. It's the Democrats that act more Christian and have more empathy for those in our country than the Christian right ever had. So remember that next time you see old Fox over there waving the flag and thumping the Bible and all that shit. It's just a sham, because they can figure they can just hook them that way and just feed them bullshit and they'll believe it. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. How long we been going? 49 minutes, you long-winded sucker. I got something to say. We could keep this up all night, but I can't do that because somebody else might want to get on here and have something to say. I so appreciate y'all tuning in every time I turn on my camera and discussing things and being involved. This is one of those ways to be involved. Get in there in discussions. I've said it from the time I started this. What warms my heart is when I look down there in the comments and I see conversations started. I see one blue dot talking to another blue dot about something in common that they have that just tickles my heart. When I see comments from overseas and from other countries, Norman, how you doing, buddy? Norman Pincombe, up in Canada. We have family members all over, and I just love it when there's conversation going on down there. Kathy Larkin, she's been on Tim Cormall's show. She's and involved, just talking, just being making contact with other blue dots, and being part of that conversation helps so much. And y'all are doing a fantastic job at it, and I'm just tickled to death to even be a little part of it. Anyway, on that note, just like I always say, like, share, and subscribe. John Bertavaux, Blue Dot in Texas. Shine your blue dot light anywhere you can. Lift somebody up. Help them out if you can. Point them in the right direction. And we're gonna bring our country back to some sort of stability, because we've got a lot of shit to clean up when this man leaves. Anyway, John Bertavaux on Facebook. John Bertavaux Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Please go by there, give that page a like, and go see what's going on over there. We have a fantastic crew. Candy, Joe, Monica, and Kat. They are always busy over there trying to come up with content and keeping the conversation going. So go over there and give them a like. At Blue Dot in Texas on Twitter. I've been getting on Twitter a little bit, but I slacked off there. I've had a lot of shit going on around here. And stuff needs repairing, and I'm the guy that's going to do the repairing. But
you're the fixer, but
I'm the fixer, but it's not that kind of fixer. I don't get paid those kind of bucks, baby. I got shit to fix, but it all involves a hammer, a wrench, a nail, or something. And I got to put another fence up in my pasture. Oh, not a pasture, it's a pen on this side of the house. Because I've got to separate Boomer and Jenny when I want to go in there and play with Jenny. I have to either tie Boomer up, or I can't. He just won't let me play with her, and I was in there. So we had to fix the fence over here. We fixed that fence, and now we can put them in different little pastures there, and they're happy as long as they can see each other. If you take Jenny and move her over here to the other side of the house, oh no, Boomer goes nuts. But as long as there's just one fence and they can see each other, they're fine. So we can separate them, and I can get in there and play with Jenny. I play with Boomer too, but it's a different game, and it doesn't matter if he's around Jenny. He's more concentrated on trying to butt me, but he's fun to play with too. And I'm the only other goat around here that'll play with him. So, well, you do. Travis plays with him every once in a while. I'll grab the horns and try to do that pushing thing and see who's got the most. That goat will back you up, baby. I'm telling you, he's a strong goat.
He scares the shit out of me. I got bruises all up and down my legs.
We both do. I got bruises on both my legs down there where he'll get you. He'll hook you, and man, it hurts. And just means that he got, it's a little wrestling, because he ain't got no other goats to play with, and that's what he'd be doing with other goats, is hooking horns with them and butting each other and all that shit. So I try to keep him healthy. And but you got to watch him, because he'll get you. Anyway, I ramble on again about nothing. Y'all take care. Be here on Wednesday, baby. Stock up on everything you might need for next weekend, and we'll talk to y'all then. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. As soon as I can find the little arrow, oh, there it is. I had to find the little arrow that finds me over here where it says end live video. Bye.